Hello everyone, and welcome to the Crafty Maven Getaway. My name is Sara Scraps, and I have a video for you today for Mix It Up Monday. So the layout that you see here is a horizontal 8.5 by 11 layout, and it was created by my son. He actually shot and edited his own YouTube video, which is on my channel. And he created this layout. So it's a good thing for him. He created it as a horizontal 8.5 by 11, and I went to include it in my scrapbook, and then I snapped this photo of him editing his YouTube video, and I decided that I would put it into a page protector with his layout. So since he did a horizontal 8.5 by 11, I'm doing a horizontal 8.5 by 11. So after looking at the mood board, I decided I would go ahead and use my new collection, which is my newest collection, which is Cocoa Vanilla Studios You Rock collection. And I decided that I'm going to use one of these stencils. This is one of a newer stencils to my collection. This is by Vicky Booten, and it's called the Circle Stencil. It comes with 3 different stencils, and I really, really like them. They're really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adhere my stencil to my page with some washi tape, and I have a bunch of distress inks that I think will match the collection pretty well. They're Hickory Smoke, Blueprint Sketch, Stormy Skies, and Chip Sapphire. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and alternate between all of these different colors, and I don't know what I'm doing now or where I am. What am I doing? I'm going to go ahead and use all these different colors to fill in this sketch. And I kind of wanted a gradient, but it's going to end up being, fill in this stencil, it's going to just end up being a lot of different colors of blue. So I filled them all in to where I thought I kind of liked them, and then I'm going to peel the stencil off, and I'm going to use this almost like a frame for my photo. I really enjoy using distress inks through stencils or in different ways to create frames around my photo. I think it's a really kind of fun, different technique. So I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to use, I chose up 2 different papers from the collection, and I chose them because each of them had cut apart sheets, or this one has strips with multiple colors. And I wanted some designs that had different multiple colors because I'm going to create almost like a grid on the other side of my page using squares with all different colors. So I'm just using this gray to give a little bit of a definition around my photo so that it kind of stands up away from the inked frame that we created with that stencil. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Hickory Smoke ink. So the mood board has a lot of neutrals and grays in it, and it also has these pops of like oranges and different colors, and I decided that I would really go ahead and try to use those colors on my layout. So I'm very carefully going to punch out a bunch of different designs in 1-inch squares. I believe these are 1-inch squares. Hold on one second, let me look at my punch and I'll tell you for sure. They are 1.5-inch squares. So I'm just punching them from all different patterns. I wanted to maximize how many patterns I could create on this grid without using a ton of paper. So that's why I'm utilizing these border papers and also the cut apart sheets to create this grid with lots of different patterns. I'm using my T-square ruler now to just line these patterns up. I wanted, because of how kind of linear and square that frame is around my photo, I knew that that was what I needed to do to get a nice straight edge to create my grid on the other side. And I allowed some of the squares to be going like running off the top and off the bottom because of course when you're working with 8.5-inch paper, you're not going to be able to get 1.5-inch squares completely fitting in there perfectly. So I let them run off the top and off the bottom. And now I'm just going to trim up the edges, and now I have this really fun grid element on my paper. The next thing I did was I'm going to go through and grab 3 of the washi tape strips that are in the collection, and I'm going to use them as bases to create 3 little embellishment clusters along my layout. This is a great way to just add a spot when you're starting to plan out your page. Grab a little bit of washi tape and just add it 3 spots where you really want to start clustering things on top of them. That is a little trick that I learned from Shamel. So I like, and I really, really like the look of it. There are no alphabet stickers in this collection, so I went through my alphabet stash and I chose 2 that I thought really worked well. These Pebbles ombre thickers, if you have this collection, those Pebbles ombre thickers match so well. I love them. And I have a lot of this collection, and I'm actually thinking that I'm going to, in a couple of days, in about a week or so, I'm going to go ahead and order another pack of those ombre thickers because they match really well. And the other little letter stickers I'm using here, these are my favorite little flat letter stickers of all time. They're from October Afternoon Daily Flash, and they're the storybook font. I have a couple of them still in some teal, but a lot of the other colors I've used a lot of, except for the white. I have tons of them. I bought so many of them, and so you see them on my layouts quite a bit. But I think it's a gorgeous font. It's a really nice excuse me, it's a really nice font to use. So now I'm going to go through all of the embellishments I have of this collection, and I'm just going to create clusters. I'm going to go through some of these cut apart sheets and pick one to use for my journaling, and I'm going to go through the die cuts, and I'm going to choose some from there as well. And so yeah, so this collection is really nice. I actually have a little unboxing or haul video showing all the different pieces of this collection I did on my channel. So I chose this little label piece from the cut apart sheet to use for my journaling because I didn't have a lot to say, just a little bit. And I am journaling using my most favorite Muji pen. And then I'm going to cut the label out, and I'm going to stamp it with the date that he did his video and the date that he's doing. So in the photo, he is editing his video because he edited it all by himself. And he uploaded it all by himself. It's really, really cute. So you can find that on my channel if you're interested. And so I'm going to tuck my journaling in right there. There's like this, there was this nice little awkward, well, it's not awkward, but a space right there that would perfect to fit that label in. So I'm going to go through the die cuts, and I'm going to decide which ones I want to use. I mostly am looking to spread the color from the grid into the 3 areas of embellishments that I have chosen. So I want to make sure I put a little bit of orange and a little bit of different colors over by my title. I'm going to grab this little flare badge because I felt like it went right there. And there is a lot of different square and hard edges, so I want to make sure that I'm adding some circles to all 3 of the embellishment pieces. And I'm going to add these little stickers which have different sayings on them. I don't remember which ones I chose. They were ones that I thought worked with what I was discussing. And also, of course, after I stick them down, I think, oh, I should put some ink on them. So I pulled them all up and inked them up and put them all down. And now I have to clean up because I have to clean up I can't stand clutter when it's all over my desk. So while I'm creating, at times I'll just stop and start cleaning up. And now I'm going to grab some of my Shimmers products. This is Night Moves, and I'm going to use just that heavy packaging from the washi strips because I decided I wasn't going to put them back in the bag, into the packaging. I was just going to put them with the collection. And I'm just doing some really light sprinkles, so I don't want anything heavy. I don't want big heavy sprinkles. Just a little bit of the Shimmers in Night Moves to bring in some of the black that's in the collection and kind of enhance it a little bit. And now I'm going to grab, well, first I'm going to clean because, yeah, exactly. See, I clean. I don't know. I have to clean up between projects. I have to clean up whenever I do anything. I got a little bit of splatters on my desk, so it immediately has to be cleaned up. Welcome to my world. And now I'm going to grab the enamel dots. The enamel dots in this collection are gorgeous. I love them so much. They're so pretty. And so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of 3 enamel dots to each of my embellishment clusters, and that will finish this layout. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Crafty Maven Getaway channel. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I will see you again soon. Bye!